volume, would it be issue 2 or volume 1 or volume 2 from what our previous CAO put out, and it would simply say update on the Grand Bend area treatment plant, and it would be, it doesn't have to be word for word what Mr. Bradley said. I'm suggesting the issue and then his response. And if you want to put in more than that, we can work with that. Very simple. That's the truth.
Any other discussion? Okay. I'd like to make some comments on this as well, so I will pass the gavel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Physically pass the gavel, I will do that. Lots of discussion regarding the letter. There's been emails back and forth, and I believe we need to move forward. And I'm suggesting that only the first and the last paragraph of this letter be included in the tax mailing and nothing more. We have made our decision to build a sewer plant, and we are proceeding with it. Design and capacity have been decided. Time is the only factor that will determine if it was the correct decision. But that decision has been made, so let's move on. Actual dollars saved are not known at this time. They're estimates. We do not have any numbers other than the estimates, so time will also resolve that issue. At this time, we can choose to position ourselves on one side or the other and continue the battle, or we can say, and what I say is in the best interest of Lambton Shores, we say what council has decided. We are moving forward with the sewer plant, and that's a good thing. End of story. First and last paragraph. The technical fact sheet is where the numbers are that have been adopted by council, where the numbers have come from. I think that we can put the link to the technical fact sheet on with the letter if council so wishes. But I say insert the first and last paragraph and add the link. And that's all I will be supporting. Any other comments? Councillor Dwyer.
Your Worship, I agree with the first and last paragraph. And then Councillor Bonstill's point, could we maybe just put a link in then to Minister Bradley's letter? If we're going to put a link to the technical sheet, just put a link to that as well.
If the mover was willing to, not willing to change the motion.
Well, the first time this came out from the municipality was in a newsletter format, volume 1, issue 1. That's the intent of this volume 2, issue 2, whatever you want to call it. I agree with the first and last paragraph. I agree with them. But I think it's important, rather than just put in a link doesn't suggest the importance of what the minister has said. This is more than a vindication. This is a sound, stable affirmation of what this council did. There will still be people in the public, because it suits their own agenda, to slag the minister or this council for what it's done. I think to put in a link diminishes the importance of what Bradley has done. There's no trepidation here. There's no hesitation. He doesn't say, I think, you guys are, okay. There's no reservation. He comes up very clear and says, I am satisfied. I think that text, it's not big, needs to go in. It's important.
Okay. Councillor Scott?
If everybody had computers, I would have no problems putting the link in, and that would be the end of it. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on which part you want to look at, our average age is 49.5. And there are a number of people I know, for example, the seniors at the Port Franks Seniors Group, there's 180 seniors now, and I know that probably 2/3 of them don't have computers. So much as the technical age is here, and much as the younger people are here, I don't think we can just put the link in. If everybody was on computers, then I would agree that the link should be sufficient. Unfortunately, it's not.
same line, those claimed figures, with Bradley's, that can be played with both ways. I think a statement about Bradley and stating the facts is better than using that, because on both sides, right, of the issue, there's two sides to it. It can be used both ways, and it is a political football, we know that. I think the people need the truth. That's all they ask for, to report back. I think the truth is there's certain three things that went on, and vindication, using that word, very strong language, vindication. I think the simple fact is he was asked to do his job. He did his job because some people put in and did their job, and so he did his job. And I think the simple fact is we have to state the fact that we did, when it comes down to it, the last paragraph that you're commenting on, November 2013, was as much to do with the fact that we had a letter from the minister, which stated to us that that hurdle was done, that it was a hurdle, and the province is the governing source for it. So that was the thing that allowed us to do standby. So bang, 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 that's the situation, and the technical's going to come. It's going to come gradually, actually, as this whole thing gets engineered and things. We're going to be getting subsequent reports, and there may be great cost savings of certain things, and there may be overages that we don't know. We can't predict these things. So I agree that it's let's go forward. You don't forget about the past. You learn from it as much as you can. But I think we got to go forward and communicate what was asked to be communicated. This is going forward, and it's a good project. Indication or not, the fact is the minister agreed with the fact that our plan was all right. But anyways, yeah, I suggest to Councillor Bonsteele that sending back to the CAO for revision, with including a very neutral comment from the minister, would be my revision to what you said.
Okay. Councillor
If I had the last word as the mover, let's just be clear, there are no numbers in the minister's thing. He makes a very strong statement of support. We were told throughout this process, the first 2 years, that Lake Huron was being polluted, that Zone 3 was being polluted, there were leaky septic systems. There are still people out there who might believe that. Bradley makes that very clear, not the case. So all you have to do is state it very, doesn't have to be impassioned or inflammatory to say. There were 6 issues identified by the public. Here's the minister's response to each one. And you have a very short, tight letter. That's it.
The minister has approved that this can go forward.
It's a public document. No, not the whole document, just the issue and the minister's last sentence, which says, I am satisfied.
Councillor Cook.
Well, if you're making a statement, then you make a statement that the minister approved it, which is supporting the statement. So if people are pleased that the minister said that, then we go to the link and do that. And as far as the people who don't have computers, you know, we're living in that age anyway. You can't stop people from not going to the computer or having a computer. Whether it's out there. We're going to be using technology going forward. Whether people have computers or not, you can't stop technology going forward. Links are going to be there. We put links in everything we've got right now. We have a website. You're stopping people from going to our own website because they don't have a computer. We're still putting stuff on our website all the time, and yet the people from Board France or wherever it is that don't have computers aren't getting that information. Are we shutting them out? Maybe we are, but technology is going forward, so I would say put a link into it.
Okay. Deputy Mayor.
Just through you to Councillor Bonsteele, could you just clarify again how much of Mr. Bradley's letter you would like to see in that as part of your motion? Like you're saying each issue needs to be identified.
Well,
each of the key 6 issues will have to be identified, and then his concluding statement of acceptance that all of these things have been sufficiently addressed by the municipality. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's important. Arguably, the bump ups delayed the project, and now we're in a time constraint.